How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a heavy speed garage bass like Megra. Megra is a Swedish garage producer, and today we're going to be looking at his track Serum in My. Here's a preview of the track and the bass we're going to be making today. Great, so set your BPM to 134. Great, so let's have a look at the MIDI. It's just made of 3 notes. So we've got the D sharp, we've got the G, and then lastly the G again. Sounds like this. Now let's have a look at how the patch is made. Cool, so the sound itself is actually a Serum preset. So I'm using Serum 2. You could get away with using Serum 1. It doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, I am fully into Serum 2 now, and I can't really look at Serum 1. It makes me feel sick. So this is actually a preset for my Speed Garage Volume 3 Serum preset pack. This pack has over 70 presets for making Speed Garage just like the pros. All of the presets from this pack are actually made from remakes of popular Speed Garage tracks that have come out over the past 12 months. So you'll recognize a few of the names from this list here. So you've got like James Hype, YUQT remake, Joy Toy, which I covered last video, and yeah, there's loads of others. So in case you don't know, I'm running a competition this month which has a cash prize. In order to enter, all you've got to do is use a preset from the Speed Garage Volume 3 Serum pack or from Speed Garage Volume 4 Drums pack. It can be a sound from either or, and it has a cash prize. First place is £200, second place is £70, and third place is £30. In order to enter, just send your best track using one of these sounds to max.productionhut@gmail.com or maxking.mp3 on Instagram. Right, let's get into the sound design and let's do this bad boy from scratch. Great, so in case you haven't already, just click menu, initiate preset. This gets it back to the default settings. And the first thing I'm going to do is go to the sub, pitch it down by 2 octaves and select a triangle. It's going to sound like this. Then turn on oscillator A if it's not already on. Then pitch it down by 2 octaves and select a square. Oscillator B, we're going to pitch it down by 2 octaves again. And go to digital, and ICANN has kick, which is a really nice sound. So if we bring this wavetable up, we're going to go to about 72 or thereabouts. So it adds like a nice screechy sort of fatness to it. Great, now we're going to turn on the filter. So turn that on, and we can leave it on MG low 12. Bring that cutoff down. Select A, B, and C. It's going to sound like this. Now we need to go to LFO1, and we want to set it to quarter triplet. So leave it on quarter, select triplet, and then bang it to the right slightly, so it's a quarter triplet. We then want to drag that onto the cutoff like so, and then it's going to sound like this. We then want to lift that up slightly, make it more aggressive. We can leave this like this, or you can bring that tail down. Just bring it down slightly. We can also adjust the cutoff. About there is fine. It hasn't got to be exact. It's sort of a taste thing, isn't it? So yeah, turn on the noise, bring that level down, and do the LFO onto the same bit. So like this. Of course, adjust that to taste. Now I'm going to go over to the effects. We can add a distortion just to make it a bit thicker. You can even add the LFO onto the mix. Up to you. I'm just going to leave it about 50%. Then drive up. So it's good to A-B it, so without it, and then with it. We're then going to go and add a hyper dimension. And let's bring this mix up a little bit and bring that size down to about 15%. The main sound you're hearing is coming from this. So you can leave that about 50%, up the unison to about 7. Without it. With it. So it completely changes the sound, as you can hear. Yeah, you can also adjust this to taste. Find about 50% and above sounds best. You can also put this on a macro, and you could have it sort of, you know, play. Cool, and now we just want to add a little bit more bass. So there's 2 ways of doing this. We can go to the filter, add more drive, one way, or the other way, of course, is to use an EQ. So go to equalizer, boost. Bring that frequency back. Maybe take that drive off, it's a bit too much. Of course, A/B it. Obviously, if you want more sort of an accurate EQ, then just use your own EQ from EQ8, the Ableton EQ. But yeah, it's sort of, you don't really want to add too much bass because you want to see how it sits in the mix and then sort of adjust it like that. So for now, I'll just obviously leave that EQ off and just leave this nice little boost on here. It's kind of clashing because the bass is obviously in here, but yeah, you get the idea, it's the same bass. Cool, yeah, just the last couple tips. You can obviously just go through, maybe change this, make it more aggressive, or get rid of that white noise. So it's just like this. Sort of depends how you want the sound, you know. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you learned something new, and I will see you next week for another video. Cheers.